Scorpio full moon in Scorpio and Scorpio. So this is for you, Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Scorpio Collective. This is your extensive full moon reading. I'm gonna use it in this reading at Twin Flame as tarot spread that has also oracle cards related to Scorpio transformation, which is from Scorpion to Eagle, then to a Phoenix. And your first Scorpio cards is this Shadow Treasures 21. It is very beautiful. There is this saying, like now in the full moon in Scorpio, there's no place for superficiality. Like people are just asked to go deeper. That's the only way is to go deeper. And you have very this kind of prompt for shadow work. So it's very healthy, like a divine feminine, like a wild woman is understanding the wisdom what lies in the dark places. There's a lot of healing can happen when you are like looking and accepting all parts of yourself, even the darker parts. You are born in this Scorpio season. Now we are in Taurus season, completely opposite. So while we have the complete blooming going on, Scorpio energy is the decay and this kind of reaper. I was tagging this "Don't be afraid of the reaper" in this shorts that I was putting out, but the reaper is always there. Like life is all about life and death. Like we have a certain amount of time. People don't always realize that is part of what everybody gonna die. So let's put the timer to show that how do you want to fill your time. We all got that time. Do we want to fill it with fear or with love? Choice is yours. And let's have it here. Now we start this reading. You have also root chakra energy. It's a little bit like the base energy. Time to be rooted. This is also similar energy, like really time to look into the roots, maybe even the family ancestor stories. It's time to tell those stories. So first, this twin flame reading starts showing you Scorpio and then your twin flame. I'm willing to look. Scorpio, this is now you, and then your twin flame. Then, if you want to see the visual, I have made a community post where I showed this visual if you want to do this home too. Next position is your shadow in this twin flame union. This is a shadow twin flame reading. It's not some rainbows and unicorns. This is actually looking into all truths, even hidden truths. So how to heal the shadow in this twin flame connection. And now path to the bright future. So we can purge this stuff away, and then what is the next step? So you, Scorpio, is showing up like a Two Swords, like a meditating person, having a choice to make. Sometimes indeed you need to have this kind of intuitive moment with yourself that you are like centering to your heart. This is also very grounding. To like the grounding will be just like sitting on the ground. Two Swords is sometimes you're like a blind. You don't see so clear, but that's the search here. But let's read this. It's coming now for the full moon in Scorpio, this kind of meditation card for you. Number 2 is always connected to High Priestess, so there is this kind of very psychic aspect with this too, to make the intuitive choice with your heart. When the head and the heart are enemies, the person is paralyzed, unable to move. This state can be self-induced and exacerbated. However, by tapping into the flow of the universe, you can calm the warring parties, create peace, and thereby find the middle ground, seeking balance between the heart and the mind. So this root chakra can be like there is something shaking the grounds, and then it's indeed hard to be balanced. So first step is maybe find this kind of sacred moment for yourself, just to listen to yourself and your heart. It could even help that you put your hand into the heart to really like in my readings, I'm using my hand to select the card, so I really believe the hand and heart are connected. So whatever you do with the hand, it's connected to your heart. So you could really touch even your own heart when you're trying to find inner center. Anyway, your twin flame is, wow, 7 of Swords. A little bit, came even upside down, so it's so a little bit, it could be a positive thing because it's upside down actually. Let me see the direct text. 7 of Swords is usually you learn with the pain. Reverse will be having something taken from you. This is usually a person going to enemy's camp and stealing the sword, so having a tactic and like a kind of having some kind of pain that they need to deal with. So you're both in the sword energy actually, so very mental. But this one is the twin flame. Trust can be breached in many ways. When we take what is not meant for us, we are behaving in a way that is counter to the truth. Because like attracts like, expressing untruthful energy attracts the same and creates more in the world. Whatever we create, we are responsible for. Having something taken from you. Some kind of paperwork is like I know this. Like there are like a different kind of personality types. And if you're very creative, like me, I found out like I'm kind of allergic to bureaucracy. So maybe your person is dealing with this kind of paperwork that is hard. And whatever, or in their work, it's very in their energy now. They're worried on some paperwork. And it just shows in the energy, but it's still your person. You could maybe help them to solve something. Okay? Anyway, this is now the shadow between you both. Okay, so the 4 of Cups. It's a little bit like procrastination. Nobody do nothing. Like with resting a little bit, let me be a little bit, kind of waiting the answers from the spirit. Interesting, there's again the tree. While here the person is looking the shadow treasures like that, here the person is leaning the tree. So very similar image. Being in the nature is definitely good for you, because this is mother, the positive archetype, like a mother nature, and the negative would be victim. So this is almost in that victim mentality, your person. So there's something to heal there. But mother energy is all about nurturing and taking care of things. So that is the thing that should be activated here. Mother's Day is now on Sunday. It's falling to this full moon. So maybe there is really this nurturing thing. It's all about nurturing yourself first and foremost, and then helping others. Maybe it is sometimes like the best place is to start healing. But this is the shadow is showing in the twin flame connection. 3 wonderful gifts are presented to this woman, but she does not care for any of them. Instead, she visualizes a 4th option. This situation could lead to manifesting something amazing or giving into depression. Which will she choose? Dissatisfaction with reality. So there is both cases, the person is closing their eye from the reality. So it's like escaping the reality in different way. This is like a meditating, okay, seeking the inner center, but here is like dissatisfied of the reality, so wanting to have some better options. Maybe the real life can be indeed sometimes a little bit chaotic. So you need to find this kind of solace, but it's influencing your relationship now that you are like kind of like, let me rest. Like it is too much. Prasant Sharma is here. Hi, dear shadow sister. Cool. Your Leo reading, I hope you liked it. And now I would like to know, how was your exam? You have been having it this week, I suppose. How did it went? What do you think? You know the result, or how is going? Are you feeling positive about this? Let me know. Anyway, this is now the shadow. A little bit procrastination and a little bit anxiety and possible falling into depression. because you cannot make a choice. Here it was also, it's kind of emotional about the choice, but here is like the heart and head are enemies. So having not this kind of, like even it could come, like we are always saying like heart and mind, but it's like a right side and the left side of brain also. There are a lot of power, like in the psychic activities especially, that you activate with this stillness your right side brain, that is totally this kind of psychic creative brain. But of course your heart is involved there too, but you have to sometimes be still to activate that body wisdom, what is really connected to the heart. Heart is the king of the body. So you are really right to be listening to your body more. Here is almost like also listening to your body. So let me see forward. So this is the how to heal this shadow. Again, a person sitting under a tree. We have really here a story coming. Now it's almost like if this is a female sitting on a tree, here's a man, and this man is a little bit more creative type. Is having a picture of this woman and some notebook and dreamer. This is of course Knight of Cups, very romantic night. But the romanticism is to heal this shadow. So it's not bad to daydream if it's not completely anxiety and depression. It is maybe the fine line there. Everybody's closing their eyes to the reality, and it's nicer to live in the dream world, but this is healing. So I guess full moon in Scorpio, going deeper is going in your inside world, and it can be beautiful, and it can be like a kind of confirmation for you, like yes, some people can say you're escaping the reality, you're not living here like in the reality, you close your eyes, but you are tapping into something that is this fantastic dream for this twin flame. So it is positive. This both people are actually leaning against the tree, and this is a shadow and this is a light. So being romantic and dreamy is better than being anxiety and in depression. Okay, everybody's closing their eye. So then we have path to bright future. Oh wow. So while this looks really the same guy, look, it's like the same guy. So they come together, and the Queen of Cups is of course beautiful. If this is the Knight of Cups, this is the loving queen. Actually very Scorpio style queen, because there is this kind of deep, heartfelt love, very going deep, but it means that sharing is caring and feeling is healing. And here these people are talking to each other about everything, and is giving the napkins. I don't know if there's napkins, but they are like together on a couch and like talking about it. Communication. Let me read these cards. Wow, it's a heartfelt full moon in Scorpio. Time to talk about the deepest feelings. Share your heart, person you love. Yeah, no, don't always talk about this kind of issues at work, possibly. Like, if the person is really into the papers thing, there is also like a book with thing, but this is a beautiful thing to show, like, oh, I wrote this poem about you, I was dreaming about you. Like, it's nice to express this kind of romantic stuff too. So here we have, this one was the healing, the shadow, the Scorpio relationship. Is the Knight of Cups delves into his imagination to visualize his heart desire. And this is the path to bright future for Scorpio relationship. The Queen of Cups provides comfort and solace for an aching heart. So they are having a safe place together on a couch. Beautiful. Okay, now let's see this transformation. Here we have a few shadow treasures. There's a lot of beauty in the darkness also. Maybe this whole lesson is here. Don't be afraid of the Reaper. Don't be afraid of the dark stuff. It's just more deeper friend, deeper lover. Prasan Sharma, I was so positive writing my exam. So, did it went well? Like maybe you didn't got the results yet. Now this is the Scorpion card for Scorpio. Black Eye Susan provides a light in the darkness while doing shadow work. And golden calcite is this crystal here, shines a gentle, comforting light on hidden treasures. We all have parts of ourselves that we keep hidden away from the world, not knowing that these shadow aspects contain treasures. Shine the light of love in the dark corners of your soul and look with compassion on these neglected qualities. You will find something very necessary to living your soul's purpose. Affirmation. I face my shadow with excitement, knowing there are treasures to be found. I sift carefully through the wreck of my psyche and gently release neglected parts of myself. The acceptance is the thing here. That's how I felt this kind of very awakening moment, like you just accept all your parts, not judge, but accept. Even there is some, because any shame, lies, guilt, those things can really mess up relationship. So you have to share what is bothering you. You cannot keep it locked. Share it to heal it. Yes, Prasan Sharma result is a June. It's good that you were positive. That's the best attitude to have doing exam. So let's see now a little verification. Time goes so fast. This is just to show how we all got certain amount of time. Let's see. Scorpio, let's see your relationship again. So this mini tarot, you and your twin flame. Okay, what is this? 9 of Wands. So it is very focused on like achieving some work related, like needing a little pause, like kind of this is moment when somebody gets a bit exhausted. So indeed it's confirming like you need this kind of little rest. Very much work. It's a weekend coming now, like you just need sometimes to breathe in a little bit and then finish the task. But this one is showing up as a hangman. 12. What is this dancing party here? Hangman energy. Interesting. Party person. But hangman is usually waiting. Maybe it is somebody's waiting to dance with you. Like that is the thing. Hangman in this context is like somebody's waiting to dance with you. Like hangman is hanging even 9 months upside down to get a higher awareness, or like a alchemist position to understand something better. There is something about that there is somebody's taking their time to figure out something. In this context, it's like somebody's waiting their turn to dance with you. So interesting scenario. Kind of considerate, but this would be like somebody observing even from afar, not making a move. So then we see the next position. We have the Scorpion, Eagle, and Phoenix Scorpio transformation for Scorpio. So let's see. This so kind of love alchemy in this couple, in feminine. This one, reddening, a snake is coming. Snake year, of course. So Eos is reddening, life force, Kundalini, blood. The reddening indicates a full expression of the work. Everything is alive, the heart pumps, the cells celebrate, and blood signs its way through the body. What was dormant has been awakened. What was once considered base is now noble. Aches and pains are integrated, shadows are acknowledged and interwoven. When the reddening card appears, it signifies health, power, a climaxing of the work, a coalescing of what has been learned. The laboratory is no longer separate from the alchemist or from the work, but the three are now one. What occurs in the body is reflected in the world, and vice versa. Through the process of reddening, we move out of the head and into the physical body, more specifically, we reach the heart. Same kind of message. This is like a heart alchemy is happening here. Being in your body, listening the signs of the body. Indeed, if our needs are not met, it's showing with emotions and it's showing with feelings in the body. So you are kind of showing this eagle position is like completely learning to respect your body and not listen to the body. It is there the alchemist finds a sacred ingredients of power and kindness. The red of the heart, ponder. And the red of the heart is even here. What alignment with this thing too? Even this root chakra is like a base has to be good. Almost like a basic boundaries has to be talked in the relationship. It's like a main thing you start a relationship, you talk about like what are your boundaries, like what is the kind of like a non-negotiable and all this kind of boundaries you set in a relationship could be also thing to say, talk about. Take note of how many cards in your reading contain the color red. You may sense the physical vitality of the current by the presence and absence of this life force color. So what we have read here? I think we have read exactly in this chakra, the crystal, and then this guy is having like a red, this like a heart-related color. Even the red book is here. Okay, anyway, this is something about this person here, possible guy, is taking a time to understand the situation also. Well, yes, okay. Ethereal say, hi there. What did your sign was Scorpio? Was it already Libra? This is now Scorpio reading, and we are going to see the Phoenix moment. We have this kind of oracle showing the Scorpion, Eagle, and then Phoenix, like this kind of Scorpio transformation. So now in this twin flame union, what is that oracle of Pluto showing you? That Phoenix is a gazelle. I hope you are doing well. Yes, I'm doing well, but I have a little bit like, I thought my child come home when I had last break now from the reading, and now he's going to the next one, so kind of I should be soon available to meet him. I want to offer also the free question to the audience, so if there is somebody in Scorpio sign, you could ask a question, but this is the last card now to show this Phoenix position. What is say? Shadow sister, I'm not in home, I'm busy, say Prasan Sharma. Anyway, now we focus on the Scorpio. Separation, walking away, endings. The arrival of this card may not be welcome sight, my friend, but its meaning cannot afford to be minced. Whenever causal energy is present, it's time to walk and maybe even run away, be it from a belief, a situation, or possibly even a person. There is nothing good here for you anymore. It's a little bit like a gloomy message. Of course, Scorpio energy is really the moment to kind of have a rebirth, like something has to be addressed. Some shadows clearly, like what doesn't work. As difficult it may feel, consider the grace a gazelle exudes as it flees a scene with great speed and alacrity, and even the face of danger of defeat, the gazelle exudes confidence in its ability to bring itself somewhere new. There is wisdom in this energy for you too. Should you choose to ignore this card, it's likely that things will get progressively worse. It's also likely that a part of you already knows whatever this card is pointing to isn't serving you anymore. Release fear, recognize that the universe is quite fond of a vacuum. As soon as the space this situation was taking up is cleared out, something bigger and better will come and take its place. So what is that you have to release? This kind of heart-centered truth. definitely it's time to go inward, but it's beautiful for this twin flame union would be to share your truths and kind of this truth, like why do we cry alone if we laugh together? Like they are sharing together. That's the thing to do. If you're in a relationship, you can do that. Now let's see the current feelings of your person, or the highest person on the planet for you, Scorpio. Let's see. Ethereal say something. I'm gonna read now these things and then did you a Scorpio? Can you love reading for me? Just answer to me that if you're Scorpio, because next hour is Sagittarius. So was it that your sign? Because you should show up in your own reading. Now this is Scorpio current feelings of a person. You are Scorpio, okay. So I still read current feelings of a person. So here we have. There has to be polarity in a relationship. Lean into feeling, this is triggering me right now. What is it trying to teach me? Feelings are messengers like crows. So there's this chicken and a rooster. Polarity is being called back. Twin flame journey. Spiritual growth doesn't follow a timeline. It is tied to the lessons your soul has chosen to learn. Again, twin flame, never-ending story, never let you go, get ready to love. Okay, so if this twin flame connection, your twin flame, it doesn't want to let you go, even you would be like, okay, enough of this wingman. Like, don't you ask me to dance? What is going on here? They are still around you. Then we have here, the positive thinker sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieves the impossible. So now I see the ethereal's questions. So I now realize I do have a question. I have a plan for future, like for my career, but I don't think my family will support me much. I want to know if there's possible of achieving it. It's like something very out of league for me. Yes, I'm a Scorpio. Okay, let me clean this thing away. Take a real Scorpio, real life Scorpio online. Fast question, then child returns 45, so I have still a little moment. So I have to be ready for him also. It's a Libra sun, my Libra baby. But let's have a table cleared for ethereal. I have read you sometime too. It's nice to have this kind of regular people. Thank you for being here. It makes more meaningful for me that there is like a live audience. So this is upside. Let's have like ethereal has a heart chakra. Okay, if you had a career, like a heart related career, plan for the future, like my career, but I don't think my family is supporting much. Yes, so and ethereal says you feel authentic than the others. I love your reading. Thanks. This is a process how you become a tarot reader. Like me, it was almost like accidental. I should not talk too much about this. I should go to your reading. But I was having an idea of my own tarot deck that is actually now here, just hand-drawn deck. There is let's have a one card from here for ethereal, just to show one card. Is Ace of Cups. Is love is the purest form of a soul at peace. Very aligned with your cat getting milk. This is my own deck, but point is like I got the idea of actually another deck, but this is called Shadow Sister, but I got the idea of this, and then it pushed me to learn the tarot because I'm a graphic designer and illustrator, and then I actually, while studying tarot with like a Richard Knight, who is a psychic also, I end up studying this psychic wisdoms, and I realized like, oh my god, this is really interesting, and I became also a psychic tarot reader. So it is like tapping into the intuition. But I created this own chakra wisdom thing based on the Ambika Wouters. It is like a chakras and the archetypes. Is a book existing about this. But there is this wisdom that there is actually a lot of spiritual healing here with the archetypes. And that's why I mention them always, because now when you have the heart chakra here, it calls you to be very authentic lover, like a true lover, and not an actor or actress, not faking it. So being truly, like if you would be actor evenly, you should have to really tap into the real emotions. Was that actually your career that you are doing acting? I just wonder, like now where I said this. Etera, some people are actually getting paid for talking nonsense, though I could donate to you, but I'm just a student. Yes. I don't know what is the point of sugarcoating or something. Yeah, I don't want to judge other people, but I have my own passion to heal with these readings also. So it comes with the chakra crystals, it comes with talking about shadows. I think going deep, we can kind of start to heal, even collectively, like we talk about this stuff. Anyway, not knowing what is your career, but you want to ask about it. Here the heart chakra tells you to be very authentic yourself, for sure. So question, I have a plan for the future, like my career, but I don't think my family will support me much. I want to know if there's possible for achieving it. Yes. I cannot do so long reading, so I'm going to give you very aligned for this energy is 7 chakra, the oracle energy. I'm going to give you immediately like this. Oh man, this. So for this career, let's give you guidance card because I have not so much time today. So, and what else before we open it? You want to see the possibilities. Just like possible to achieving it. Okay, I usually use for heart chakra this deck, but in your case, I think we have to use, I have appointed another energy for heart chakra, which is Leonomar Tarot. I just have to pull it out from this window, it's like getting messy here. Okay. So we are having this deck, Leonomart. I'm gonna use this a little bit, but let's see this oracle first. So there is wish upon a star. Wow. So spirit world is kind of confirming like you wishing upon a star is a good thing. Like you wish the best for yourself. It's really like inner child showing up here beautifully. So even that I pulled this love is the purest form of a peace, soul at peace. It tells about like the purity of the heart can be the best way to manifest things because the manifestation indeed happens in the heart chakra, like when the heart is healed. So let yourself kind of be very heart-centered for your career too. It's a good thing. Truest manifestation. It's almost like I would advise you to pray. Like these are really religious symbol here, like the door here. It's like praying energy is good for your heart. It's like a wishing upon a star, same. So let me read this and then we verify a little bit more. Intentions based on your desires and aspirations, the act of consciously committing to a vision, sacrificing something of value, gambling on yourself, trusting that dreams can become reality, the importance of daydreams. Beautiful confirmation that this is coming when you're asking about should you follow your dreams. Do you believe your dreams can become real, or do you shut them off and chide yourself for being unrealistic? What if you could trust that the world around you holds promise you have not yet realized? Perhaps the point all along is not how something can happen, but the power of wishing and intending. We humans have multiple ways to ritualize owning a dream we want to see manifest in a physical form. Think of a wishing well. You infuse a coin with your intention, tuning into the feeling of having a particular experience. Tossing the coin into the well symbolizes the act of letting the how go, walking away, and allowing the universe to do its part in the co-creative partnership. Another method is to wish upon a star. In doing so, you also look back to our origins, for we are made of stardust. Today, allow yourself to dream and play with different realities, even if it seems impossible. If it calls you and feels good, why not choose it? Wish upon a star when live as if your wish were already true. Yes, this visualization is a very big part of the Like if you can see it in your soul's eye, you can have it. And people talk about this kind of different stage of kind of alpha state or theta state. You could have this kind of very meditative state of like a daydreaming. It could amplify you to get to that dream, that you are able to really see it in your mind's eye. So then know that those beautiful dreams you have been nurturing are in the process of becoming real. Don't forget that the act of wishing, dreaming, and intending is more important than figuring out how. It shows the universe you are serious about playing the game of life and you trust the essence of the partnership. Remember, every dream you believe in and hope for is called to a twinkling star. The answer will come, sometimes swiftly, sometimes slowly. No wish is ever wasted. So I'm very confident about, by the way, so much I can see myself in the moment, but I feel like if I talk about it with others, they would like to think of me as a freak, like, does she really think she can do it? Like me becoming a tarot reader, it is really like sometimes, let's give you some cards about this. The actual question was like seeing, is this impossible? It's like something very outlandish for me, possible to achieving it. What is the possibilities? Indeed, sometimes it can take time, but what is the current situation? How close is this dream? Like this one. Oh, this one. Okay. Okay, wow. Knight of Wands. This is a builder knight, sexy knight. And I was just gonna say about this, how being excited about and passionate about something, it's very way to go. Like this is with a classic, like this sexy knight. Like sometimes your attractiveness, I mean, it comes from your like heart is definitely involved in this kind of passion and purpose things. So let yourself be excited. I was just excited to draw first, like image of tarot, and then other people pointed out like, you could, this look like a tarot card, you could do a deck. And then I follow that kind of rabbit hole, and I was like taking it seriously. I think that is first thing. Take your dreams seriously and commit to it. So I was really writing it down, and then I put 100 days actually first to achieve it. Then I started designing, and in that 100 days I was able to do 22 cards and was doing big paintings. So I realized like during that 100 days I was also learning to be tarot reader. So by the time the 100 days was up, I was able to make my first tarot readings even on my channel. So I mean, sometimes in the process of taking action, this is the big action taker, then you start to see what is the practical reality. So you have to take the steps. This person is definitely taking action, and it's showing here. Eteral said, I've met people, more specifically strangers, and one actually told me he can see it in me that I'm gonna do something big one day. Yes, so this is at least action taking night. So you are advised to take action of the dream, not to talk, just wait about it. And the second thing, this came upside down, is the King of Pentacles. Why this came upside down? Maybe it's a meaning that you don't earn immediately. Like this, you would wish to be this kind of king of the kingdom, like really recognize it. But indeed, we sometimes, our ego wanna wear the crown immediately before we have even done the work. So it's kind of showing maybe here, even this deck doesn't have upside down meaning, I think. Let me see what is the meaning here. Do I find this? Oh, I don't know if the booklet is easier to be found because I just improvised, took it. Where is it? No, it's not here. Let's say that King of Pentacles is this kind of good husband and like a protector of the kingdom, like really nurturing, taking care of every little details. Upside down, maybe you have to be more accepting that the earnings doesn't come so fast. It can sometimes be like a feeling like, oh my god, for example, YouTube, you start a YouTube channel but you're not monetized immediately. So it's like a warning, like, okay, it can happen that you don't expect to earn immediately, like it might take time. So let's verify with the classic. I have to stool stop because my son is coming. back home. Let's have a little verification here about this. What would be the advice now, the path for forward, if we look in this case? We have this. Okay, so we have cup. If there was a king of one cup, pentacle upside down, this is right. It's an emotional, intelligent king sitting comfortable in this. The sea might be like a raging around, but this is a stable person, also able to dream, big dreamer definitely. And then 8 of Cups. This is kind of soul searching. So you have to do this work, or this path to have this work, almost like a pilgrim. You have to do alone a lot. And it's talking about this time of really doing some work alone. Then to become this king. Could be also in my own deck. This is like a bit like a rock star cat. Let me show this cup energies. It's actually beautiful. Because I show you first this one. This is a cat story. All the cup cards are connected to this cat getting milk. And let me show the cat in that king card. Where is it? Takes some time. It's like much more faster to read when you're taking just card intuitively. Where's that one? This one. So it is like this is my god, things are just dropping. This is the spiritual journey card in my deck. Spiritual journey, I feel the movement of my heart towards what I love. So it's like confirmation, like you are having your heart on the table, like following your heart is the way to go. Like the cat is following this kind of golden road. Here I have put all the chakra energies here. And here, this is really rhyming. I rock your world. Being really this kind of like a captain of your own soul. So it is here to confirm that you have to be able to dream this big and be the biggest dreamer for yourself. Like you deserve that. You are here. Your life is unique. There's only one of you. Like this black cat. So understand this kind of magic. There's magic in you. There's really this story of a little bit like a magical stuff. So understand like you are the biggest dreamer for yourself. So let yourself dream. I would say this as for you now, advice for this card. Don't give up. Yes. So I think I have to end because I really get my child back and I have to prepare for next Sagittarius reading. I hope you liked it. Give me likes. Always can recommend my channel to other people. I have a goal to reach 2000, and if I do so, I will definitely do some big major reading thanks to this, that I arrived to some milestone. So let's see. Everybody, you too, Ethereal, make milestone. Like when I wanted to have this first deck, I was not succeeding in 100 days, but I did everything first to do it in that short time. And if you arrive to some milestone, always celebrate that. Yes. So remember always to celebrate little wins. Oh my god, things are just dropping here. Okay, I have to stop now. So have a great day indeed, and happy full moon in Scorpio. That's your full moon now. Time to shine. Okay, bye.